everybody. We are, look, we're in the car.
We're in a different car.
But we're not in our car.
We're not in either of our cars.
No. We are on our way to the airport to pick up my daughter and her husband. They've been out of town for a few days, and Edie and I have been doggy sitting for them, and we also have been in a couple of craft fairs. No, just one since we've been up here this time.
Yeah, we've got a couple coming.
We've got 2 more coming this week.
We also had a family thing with our brother.
And we did have a family thing with our brother, and we will post a picture of that at the end of the video. Just the most important picture. Our little niece was baptized, and we just adore those kids. My brother, we adore all of our nieces and nephews. However, all the rest of them are adults.
In fact, one of them's a grandparent. One of my nephews is actually a grandparent.
But this is our youngest brother, and
he's 5 years younger than me, and he didn't get married till he was in his 30s, and
34 or 35.
He was 35.
Yeah.
And actually, both my I have 2 brothers. They were both married at the age of 35. I don't know if that's a thing or what, but my younger brother, then they had 4 kids. So he's an older dad with kids who are keeping him very young, and they're the cutest kids. I just adore those kids. I wish that I could be closer to them.
And like we said, we adore all of our nieces and nephews, but all the rest of them are adults. These are the only ones of our nieces and nephews who are still kids. There's a 13-year-old. How old is?
And then there's down to a 6-year-old,
yeah,
and then there's 2 in between.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So that's what we've been doing. So I'll post a picture of that. We've been in craft fairs. We'll show you some of that. And we're picking up my daughter and her husband. And we will also show you a little video of the doggies we've been sitting. They're very cute too. But while I've got you, I just wanted to tell you about something that I read that, I guess it didn't really take me by surprise because I've been reading bits and pieces about this for quite a while. But as most of you know, Edie and I changed our eating habits over 3.5 years ago. We decided, it was a whole lifestyle change. We decided to start eating cleanly, eating whole foods, 1 ingredient foods as much as we can, and we just went cold turkey, almost. We had one thing that we thought, we are going to take this one nutritional vice to our grapes, because we didn't want to give it up, and that was diet soda. Then my sister Edie had an episode. She passed out. We have mentioned this in a previous video, but she passed out, face planted on her kitchen floor, knocked out her 4 front teeth.
She had new teeth.
And she has new teeth. I have a leg brace. Anyway, boy, we're a hot mess, Anyway, so we always do our research on things, and after we started researching, well, Edie was the one who was researching it since it really affected her, but she found out that aspartame, which is in diet soda, can mess with your pancreas, and your pancreas can mess with your blood sugar. Edie's blood sugar was so low, that's what caused her to pass out. In fact, when she went to a doctor for a follow-up to get some testing done, they did a blood sugar test. They wouldn't let her leave until she drank a bottle of straight glucose because her blood sugar was so low.
And I drove myself there.
And she drove herself there. If I would have known this, I would have driven her there, but I had no idea. So anyway, they wouldn't even let her leave the office until she drank a whole bottle of straight glucose to get her blood sugars back up. So that kind of started us on another path. We decided, we're going to finish up the diet sodas we had, and then we're not going to have any more. And we haven't. And it's been over a year for both of us.
Walked away. No side effects, nothing.
So this is some things that I've found that I just think are fascinating, and not in a good way. Well, unless you start using them to make better choices. As concerns about health epidemics plague the nation, demands and sales of diet soda have plunged as consumers try to make better choices. The website WeSupportOrganic.com recently reported aspartame, the main sweetener for diet soda, is regarded by scientists as one of the most dangerous ingredients used in our food supply. who have linked it to seizures and a host of major health issues, including fatal cardiovascular events. In a newly published study presented at 2014 at the American College of Cardiology in Washington, D.C., 60,000 women were sampled over 10 years. It was shown that women who drink 2 or more diet drinks a day have much higher cardiovascular disease rates and are more likely to die from the disease. Now, just a side note, how many diet sodas did we drink a day?
Oh,
we drank a lot.
I drink at least a 6-pack every day.
It was more than 2, and gosh, that just makes me
We don't even
SMH.
have heart disease in our family, not really.
We don't, but that was, I mean, our ancestors didn't have diet soda.
No.
So we could have been the ones who started the heart disease.
Actually, both grandpas died of heart attacks, but one of them was 88 and the other was 97, and the one who was 88 actually had emphysema because he had smoked for years. Still lived to be 88, so we really don't have heart issues, but I certainly don't need to be the ones who bring it in with all the diet sodas, so we quit.
30% more likely to have a heart attack or stroke, and 50% more likely to die from related disease. In the largest study done of its kind, the University of Iowa concluded, compared to women who never or only rarely consume diet drinks, those who consume 2 or more a day are 30% more likely to have a cardiovascular event, a heart attack or stroke, and 50% more likely to die from related disease. And that was one of the largest studies ever done on the topic. Soda sales are slipping. Thankfully, this study comes on the heels of reports of already slipping sales of diet soda, one of the largest aspartame markets. But you know what I know?
And there's some good things that you can add to water now that give it a good flavor. We've started using a product called Stur, S-T-U-R, and do your own research on it. Right now, we can't see anything wrong with it. It was created by a man who wanted his kids to drink more water, and he wanted to give them something healthy. So it comes in several flavors, and I do that in one bottle of water a day. So there are other options of things to do, and I think Stevia makes water drops too, and they're really good. Anyways,
and we only buy. We do have oatmeal 2 or 3 times a week for breakfast. We use organic stevia to sweeten it. So we've totally eliminated aspartame from our diet. One reason for the decline of the diet sales could be growing awareness of the obesity epidemic in the U.S. and growing health concerns surrounding sugar-sweetened beverages. So even if you give up aspartame and just go for the full sugar, there are things the health issues that the full sugar sodas cause as well. Diabetes and obesity rates have skyrocketed. According to Reuters, is that Reuters or Reuters?
We're going to call it Reuters.
Reuters, okay. According to Reuters, industry experts say the beverage industry is shrinking under the scrutiny. Even diet-branded drinks have suffered a loss of sales with concerns over artificial sweeteners. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you today. I tell you, it really hit home with us because we used it. That was what we drank all the time. Loved diet soda. We'd go to town to do our grocery shopping. On the way home, we'd pick up diet soda. Well, to drink on the way home before we put our cartons of diet soda away that we were going to drink throughout the week before we went back to town again.
In fact, you can get them at McDonald's for $1.
The larges for $1.
Larges, so we get 2.
Two each.
Yeah.
And we drink one on the way back to the house, and then we drink one when once we got to the house, and then we'd open up our cartons of soda and drink those. So it's been over a year. We're totally soda free, and I am thrilled that we were able to make that adjustment in our lives.
Quit. Sandy didn't drink caffeine so much unless it was over the counter. She always bought the non-caffeine.
I have a health issue that I can't. Caffeine affects it adversely, so I just drink the decaf diet soda. But it still had aspartame in it.
But I drank the caffeinated, and I was expecting all sorts of headaches and such when I quit. I had 0 side effects in quitting. I just walked away. Quit drinking one day and never drank another one. Not even one at a restaurant, because I'm kind of a all or nothing person. If I start again, I'll just be back to what I was doing, so I have to quit. Same way with sugar.
Yep.
I'm an all or nothing person. I have to pretty much just quit or I will eat it. I've said it before. One Oreo isn't enough, and I have to finish the package.
Like I said, we're going to share some other things with you after this ends. This part of it ends, and and just kind of show you what our week has been, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. So we are doing a little dog sitting. They are Sandy's grand doggies, and they're very cute. They're Italian Greyhounds, and they are each have their own personality. Whoop. This one's Riley. No, you don't get to bite me.
She just wants kisses.
And she sniffs everything. This is Zoe, and her tongue hangs out all the time.
Hey, Zoe.
All right, that's Harley. Harley is a fashion diva. She likes to wear sweaters and hats, and the other dogs not so much, but she loves that. And she likes to whine at 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's Jessie. She's the oldest sister, so it's Jessie, Harley, Zoe. Right, Riley, don't bite Zoe's face.
Riley.
So you tell her no, huh? Yes, yes. All right, so this is what we're doing. They are very full of personality, and they like to be loved. So, aren't they cute? And Riley's just a baby. I was here when she came. She was only about that big. She's just tiny. Oh, so those are our girls. Jessie's getting kind of old. She's 14. She hasn't been feeling well either. They've been having some stomach problems. But she likes to be rubbed a lot. Except Riley likes to preempt that. All right, well,
So
that's
here's
where
the
we're
doggies.
at for now. Yeah, look how cute they are. Oh,
Oh,
my
we're
goodness.
missing one. Oh, no. There's one. Look, there's Zoe.
Grandma's hand got close, so it got licked.
Hey, Riley.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Riley. There. Yeah, you lick Grammy's hand.
She usually wants to lick my face. I'm not so much on the face licking because I see what they lick on each other. That's not very pretty. Okay.
All right.
You girls are cute. All right. You gonna lie down? Because you never do. This is all they do all day. They sleep. They go outside for a minute. They come back in and sleep, except Zoe's tongue has to always hang out. All right.